So thank you for coming. Thank you for being my third guest speaker here as my company grows from FITown. And I do a lot of this little podcast going on. I want to motivate as many people in the way and letting them know that it's possible, everything is doable, no matter where you start from. So that's why I created this, and I'm gonna be inviting a lot more people in the way of this, a lot more motivational people. So yeah, thank you
Yeah,
for coming.
thank you. I saw a lot of familiar faces and I was happy to see everyone taking part of this and how far we've came. So exciting.
So tell us a little bit about you.
So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jocelyn. I'm currently 22. I am working at Uber as an IT field operation technician. Before that, I was doing Europe. If you don't know about Europe, look it up. It's a good program. Krishna will tell you all about it. Uh, But yeah, it's a little bit about myself, my work background. Um, I'm currently still, looking for more opportunities to learn. I really like Uber, so I think that Uber that's not going to change in the meantime, but definitely always expanding my knowledge.
Nice. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that you now you've been there for a long time, huh? How long has it been? It's been like
It's going to be a year on July 15th.
wow. Okay, that's
It's
not
not. It feels like a lot, but it's not. Yeah, I feel like my internship felt like a lot more, but just time flew here at Uber. But yeah, I'm grateful for them. It's been great. I didn't expect the culture to be as cool as it is. It's like laid back, and I didn't feel like I thought the imposter syndrome was going to be a big thing. Getting into corporate America like that, but everyone has been so welcoming and so supportive that it's just been amazing.
okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad you like it, and yeah, I mean, I guess when you work in a very comfortable place, time just flies with you. Like just cool. Next thing you know, it's already been 2 years. 2 years. Do people get confused when you tell them that you work at Uber? Do people think that you?
All the time. Just I think maybe like a couple of days ago, I was like, yeah, I'm still now. Really, I work from home and I go to my friend's house and work. And one of his roommates was like, oh, how is like the job? Is it slower right now? And I was like, no, I always have work because I'm more on the technical side of things. Like, oh, you're not an Uber driver. I'm like, no, I work at Palo Alto and just like, and or same thing with like doing my taxes. Like I was arguing with my tax guy because he's like, it's not going you need. You're an Uber driver. I'm like, no, I'm an Uber driver. But yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah, the confusion is super big. I know I got a couple friends that work like at Lyft, and they're like, "Oh, you do Lyft?" And like they're like, "No, we're actually technicians at Lyft, or we work in the as program managers in Lyft." And I'm like, "Ah, I see."
Like, what do you do? Like, I feel like people don't understand that there's like actually like a lot of work done in the back end.
So yeah, people just think about the vehicle and you being an Uber driver or doing
Yeah.
stuff basic like that. They don't really think about the hard end of it. But overall, I mean, I'm glad you're in a good place. For you, what was the hardest thing when first approaching Uber? Was there a typical time in your
I recently went to the alumni panel at Europe, which is like, just talking to the students and kind of getting them motivated. This is in the beginning. Um, and I was telling them, a lot of people told me to keep my name as intern on LinkedIn. Like, it, to, and I even had my manager say, like, hey, like, I got some feedback from one of your coworkers saying that you're you're saying that you're working here, but you're actually an intern, and I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I lost out. Like you lose out on a lot of opportunities when you do put that on your LinkedIn account. And I'm not saying like lie about it because I was super upfront about it when I did get the interviews. Obviously, they'd ask me questions, but that just got my foot in the door. You know, once I had the interview with his name is Alex. Towards the end, he's like, "So how soon can you start?" And I was like, "Oh well, I'm actually gonna end my internship." And he was like, "Oh." you're an intern. And he kind of just like paused for a second. But this is already like 2 calls in. And so he already liked me, you know? And like, oh, and another like plus was that he knew about Europe. So that really gave me a head start too. Like he said that all the interns from there and just people that came from there had an amazing work ethic. So that too, but I feel like he kind of just paused for a second because he was like, wait, you're an intern, like, I don't know. But then at the same time, I got that time to like let him know who I was and like how much I wanted this opportunity. And after that, it just, went to the third interview, we went to the meet and greet. So I always say like, yes, be upfront about it, but just prove yourself in the beginning because I feel like a lot of recruiters, a lot of people shy away from interns because they want someone who already knows everything that comes with the job. But other than that, it was a lengthy process, but definitely worth it. But that's how our all corporate jobs are, But it was the first time for me.
Mm, okay, yeah, I see that a lot of recruiters and a lot of like contract agencies contact a lot of people who have that intern name out of their profile. If they see that, they know that you're barely starting. It's just a couple.
Yeah,
And I know as
exactly.
soon as I took it off and I got some experience at Facebook, I got recruiters after recruiters after recruiters, and I was like,
Right?
mm-hmm,
Right? Yeah. So that's what I was telling them. Like, just be upfront about it, but just be smart. Yeah.
that's good. Yeah. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you see yourself doing?
In 5 years, to be honest, right now, so
Or at
I've
least,
got, I've, huh?
or at least three.
3? Yeah. I've done a lot of thinking. I feel like I really, and I speak for a lot of people too, because I feel like I talk to people. This is a conversation we have. Like we're at a really good point of our life in our lives at a
Mm-hmm.
certain age, but for some reason we always want. Well, it's kids always want more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're just never happy with where you're at, and that's where I've been trying to work at. Just being happy, still progressing, never thinking this is enough because you can do more than you can imagine. But I feel like as of right now, like I'm happy where I'm at. I'm still going to continue to get more knowledge. In the future, I do see myself changing careers because I feel like everyone has this like set mindset that once you're out of high school, like it's just one career. Like you have a whole lifetime ahead of you. Like don't think like that. And I think that's why a lot of college students or a lot of people and a lot of high school students don't know what to do for college because they think it's like their whole life. Like just think about something that is going to make you money and that's going to make you happy in the meantime, and you can always move up, you can always change your path. But as of right now, I think the tech side of things is like really my thing. And but I also want to incorporate some design in there, like UX design. Um, I think PM IT would be like really good for me. But yeah, so like I said, I have a lot of things in mind. And it's not just going to be one thing, it's going to be one thing after another. After I feel like, so right now I'm at the point where I could be learning more. I am learning more. And as soon as I'm an expertise in this field, I'll move ahead.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually that's a good point that you're pointing out there. I guess exploring more than just people think of, just getting one job and doing that job. Like me, for instance, I like what I do in tech, but my passion's always been fitness, and so I'm incorporating that in my life. And as I grow there, I mean, I'm gonna leave a little bit of tech because I love tech as much as I do. I guess fitness for me is it's another story. So. Um,
Yes,
you have a
definitely.
really, really good point there. And definitely design is amazing. I've worked with a lot of designers, and that's actually really, really fun because
It is. I feel like I have a creative mind for it. And in a space like that, I feel like you have to be very open-minded. So right now I'm working, like I'm very open-minded as is, but I just, in that role, you have to be able to just work with others and just, have everyone's idea come to one. Like 3 is better than 1, 4 is better than 1. Just like practice those things along the way. Because the creative side, are, like it's there, but you just have to put in the work to just know like the technical side of UX design because it's not just what people think like drawing. But yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, yeah. Would you say it's harder? Was it harder for you to learn the technical side when becoming an IT, or we're working in PayPal or working in Uber?
Hard to sorry, can you repeat the question?
Was it harder for you to learn, or how hard was it for you to like learn the technical side? Because I know IT is a very technical. So I'm working with IT right now. I'm a program manager at Facebook, and I work with all the enterprise engineering. So everything that's IT. Um, but as I ramp up, because I'm moving from one team to another, I'm right now basically still learning my endpoint of IT. And
Yeah.
how about for you? Was it a little tougher? How was it learning the whole momentum in the corporate world for people who?
So thankfully, I had a really good support system at PayPal. Shout out to Sabrina. She actually is an executive support technician, so she helps out all the CEOs and directors at PayPal. So going in as an intern, it was very like intense and very stressful
Yeah,
because you're dealing with like important people, and it's just like you mess up. It just there wasn't room to mess up, but I always had that support system, and even just Europe, people do say that it's hard or it's too much or it's a commitment, but I feel like yes, it is, but that's how you get places. You need to put in the work um, to get better things in life. So at PayPal, I felt like it was really hard, not for the technical side of things, but just like the policies they have, the procedures, like and that's going to be in every company you go to. It's more of learning like acronyms, learning like, who does this, what team does that, who can I contact for that. It's more of that that's harder, not so much the technical side, because the technical side you can learn, and then also the people side of it. You have to know how to talk to people, you have to know how to, just work with them. But yeah, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it if they set their mind to it. You just have to put in the work.
it's just adapting to it and actually wanting to learn. I guess
Yes.
I'm on the same page, and right now for my role, I have to adapt to it and work from it if I want to keep growing. So IT is a part of me right now too, and I'll probably ask you to help me out with some stuff after this.
Yes.
To be honest, yeah, there's still a lot of ramping up I have to do. I've only been in my team for like 6 months now, like 8 months, because I
And
work.
that's tech that people don't know is that you have to be quick to adapt. Like, say, like as of currently we have a lot of budget cuts right now. A lot of apps are getting deprecated, and it's been like it's been chaos. But you have to learn how to adapt quickly and how to keep your calm at all times, because you're thinking about dealing with people that are super nervous and super just stressed, and you're adding on to that by like not knowing what you, because most of the time, like a lot of the time, you're not going to know what you're doing. You just have to keep calm and pretend like you do, and you'll figure it out, But the point is to just my when I was an intern, my manager would always tell me like you have to de-escalate situations. Like if you're like, oh no, like it's all wrong, like I don't know what to do, like if it's all messed up, just tell them everything's gonna be okay and you'll figure it out. And then I was like, okay, and as an intern here, then you're like, oh my god, what's gonna break? You get nervous, but when you're in those situations, you really just have to de-escalate, breathe, and just think everything's gonna be okay. So I think that's the harder part of like the technical side of things too.
Yeah, definitely. I would say another, I think, really, really important one too is making mistakes, because I know I've probably made a ton of mistakes. What can you tell people about making mistakes? Because I know in IT, and especially with working with laptops, with everything, all informational technology, it's pretty tough, and you make a ton of mistakes, especially with working
Oh
to.
my god, yes. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I think, and that's what I mean by learning how to, just talk to people and just building that connection first. Because all the time when you do build the connection and you show empathy and you just want to help them out, um, if you make a mistake, and even if it's a huge one, they like empathize with you as well. And I think that's the bigger thing, like building a connection with the user and just like your coworkers, because a lot of people on the IT side of things, I feel like we'll just see them, or some people can just see it as user and that's it, right? Or like the user in and out. You have to build those connections, not just nonetheless like these are people that can give you opportunities if you don't want to build bridge, you don't want to burn bridges. So that's the way I thought about it too. IT is a really good position to network.
I think that's like a perfect opportunity, like you said, to network. I mean,
Yes,
by asking questions is one of the big opportunities to get involved in learning a lot. So like my role, I learned it by networking. So that was very important for me. Yeah, for me,
yeah.
networking with people around me.
Big things come with networking and just talking to people. People are more than willing to um, show you some skills, drop some knowledge. I work with a lot of engineers. I'm not savvy in every code language, but engineers come to me and they ask me about this, and I kind of just give them resources, and I'm like, hey, I let them know because it's okay to let people know that you don't know everything, you know. And I think that's when people to get in their head that I have to know everything. Like, no, it's okay. People are more than willing to drop some knowledge. So with a specific engineer, he shared like a whole bunch of like resources and said, "This is how you do it. This is how I fixed it." I was like, "Wow, thank you. I can use that for another person that's having the same issue." And now I learned something new.
You might be surprised how many people help you. Yeah, for me, even if I ask an engineer, like, hey, can you help me out with this? I really don't know what your system is or your program is. They go more than welcome to explain to you what they work with. I've done it.
Yeah,
It's happened to me a lot of times where I don't even know. And even right now that I've been working there for a while, I still ask a lot of questions, and they're
yeah,
more than welcome to help you. So I would tell people just not be afraid to ask questions and to approach people. There's some good people who help out a lot.
definitely.
So, what would you tell the people hearing you right now? What's something motivational that you can tell them, so they can actually take in with them about it
Yeah.
when.
Well, recently I've been having a lot of people, reach out to me and say like, "Wow, like you're really inspirational." Like, I have people doing Europe right now. I was so excited because one of my friends was saying it, used me for put me as a picture as a motivational like PowerPoint that they had.
Hey,
I was like, "That's so dope! Like, thank you so much." I reached out to her. I really encourage people to do Europe. I FaceTime with her and told her like, "This is what it is." Give her the breakdown. But it's just like such a good feeling to know that you're inspiring other people and motivating them. And I think like the big wake up call was Europe having those Friday guest speakers. Um, how they were just dropping knowledge and just kind of, telling their life story. And it was like so motivational and inspiring me to do bigger and better things. And there it clicked, like, if you just share your story, you're able to inspire people. And a lot of people can relate. A year ago, I think I was getting some memories on my phone. A year ago, I think we were still we're interns, right? We're about to
yeah, we
get
were intern a year ago.
yeah. A year ago, we were interns. I think I had already found Uber because I had started applying like 3-4 months before.
Mhm.
Um, but it was still scary, it was still the beginning. I was living at my mom's house, sleeping in the living room, and now this year I just got my house. I just moved in,
Wow.
so it is just crazy, like to me, like what can happen in a year. I feel like just sitting back and just being able to, just think about all the hardships in life and how, yes, we did struggle, but I feel like the struggle is beautiful because now I can inspire others. I can share my knowledge with others. So I would just say keep dreaming, but also putting in that work because I feel like one thing is to say you're going to do something and to actually do it. Like that's always been my motto. Like if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And that's what I live by. And I think that's what has gotten me through life. And also just remaining really positive. Your energy that you put out into the universe is what you get back. That's what I've always said. If I am a pessimistic person, if I'm wishing bad on others, that's what I get in return. And I think that's what people fail to realize is that if you're envying others, if you're like, feeling like I wish I had, instead of like, I'm so happy for her, I want to be there as well. She inspires me, or he inspires me. that's the way you move up in life, you know? So I just want to tell people to just keep doing you, keep pushing hard. Yes, I know it's hard, but it does get better. Time definitely heals your heart. Just, you know, look past that and things will definitely look better for you in the future. Just you have to work for it. And go out there and look for those opportunities, because I feel like people just think that they're going to come to you. Like, they do not. There's a lot of resources. There's a lot of resources, but you have to look for them and you have to open doors. You'll get doors closed on you, and that's fine. I applied to 40 plus jobs and denied some of them because I was like, I don't feel like that they're going to pay me enough. And I'm like, I'm going to find something better, you know? So also don't know your worth. Don't think that just because you're starting off, like, no one's gonna want you, or like you just get whatever job. No, know your worth, look, and definitely, like, you'll get where you want to be.
Exactly. You couldn't say it any better. If I had a mic, I would definitely drop that. That was enough said. And that's why that's why I said I wanted to bring a lot of motivational people, because I know you're a very hardworking person. I know where you went and where you're at right now and how you went to get there. Know what you want, what you're worth. So you should public speak over here at Europe. I'm definitely take one of those. I do that. I try to do them at least every cohort. This is I've done 2 of them. You should definitely a guest speaker. People would love to hear you. It's amazing how like we were interns a year ago, maybe like a year and a half ago, we were still in Europe, and look how far we've come in helping out so many people on the way. I mean, their mindset might be still on school mode, but I know that once they get into internship, they can continue hustle and get the same opportunity we got and continue to be successful too.
Like the smallest things, like informational interviews, meeting with people. Just I try to do that as much as possible. I'm definitely going to look into guest speaking. Europe helped me. Like, it was life changing, and why not give back to you know, the people that loved and supported me, you know, along the way of my journey. So definitely thank you for inviting me, and just, you know,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you too, and
Oh,
proud of, like,
I was the quietest person in Europe. It really
yes.
helped me. It actually like helped pushed me to get out of my shell. I was so shy and embarrassed and super timid in Europe. Like, I was super in the corner. But once I got into internship and I actually understood like the experience, I was like, I know what I really, really want and where I want to be at. So I mean, it really helped me, and same thing, I want to help others too. So
Yes, what you're doing is great. Keep it up. I believe in you. We got this. Our class was definitely like, wow, really showed out. A lot of us, like most of us, are doing great.
oh, a lot of us are like still working like full time in like the tech industry. Like most of them like have an opportunity, and I'm like, wow. Like I caught up with a few of them. And I'm like I'm still I still work closely with Sadiki, and I see him, and he's impacting so much. And I already talked to others, and I'm like, wow, man, everybody's killing it, and I'm so happy for us.
Yeah, as soon as I move in, like right now, I'm just, you know, getting the rhythm of things. Um, I have a huge backyard now, so I'm gonna invite everyone to just, you know, catch up, because I miss all of you, and
Oh
we just
yeah.
have that party, but you know, everything.
Yeah, no, definitely. Once the whole pandemic ends too, you know how everybody's
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, definitely invite us over, and we'll be more than welcome to have a
yeah.
chat up in person. And who knows, maybe I'll ask you for tips. I'm telling you, I need a lot of help still with IT, so it's part of my
Yes,
work.
all learn from each other.
Huh?
We can all learn from each other.
Oh yes, definitely. I would love that. I would love to teach people what I know and then learn from there. I think there's knowledge all around the world. We can still learn so much. For me, learning more things is like keeps me busy. I wish I had more time. Honestly, my time flies. I want more time on me. I'm like, please don't go. Next thing you know, it's like 5. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I want more time. So,
definitely.
but thank you for coming. I don't want to kill more of your time. I know you're busy, and I also have a lot more things to do. But overall, thank you. I really appreciate you coming, meeting up with me, having like a quick one-on-one, little casual talk. It's always good to catch up with someone,
Yeah,
especially you, who's like you used to be alums, and we've made it so far at this point. And I know you're not done yet. You still have more to go, and I have more to go too. So I'm happy. Thank you for coming. I'll definitely be posting this everywhere on my Facebook. Usually I have it live where people ask questions, but it's going down right now. I don't know if the system's going. I'll be posting it there and on my YouTube too. So my YouTube channel and my Instagram, I usually post it there. So, and my LinkedIn too. So I'll be posting it there. I posted all my social media platforms.
Yeah. Yes, I'll make sure to share everything.